So in today's episode, we're going to talk about the most important factor when it comes to training and nutrition for the best gains possible. And that is, of course, the anabolic window.
The what?
The anabolic window. It's the magic window whereby all muscle gain and all fat loss happens.
Where is it? In the gym?
It's in the gym, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you where it is. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you one.
Is it the one that you stare out of and put a mindset quote on it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you staring at out there? Just a car park.
Yeah.
You know, just a car park, but I'm still going to put a Mother Teresa quote on it.
So we're going to talk about anabolic window. We're going to talk about why you don't need to give a fuck about it, and basically tell you all the facts there are to know about the anabolic window. Spoiler alert, there is no facts, but we're going to have a laugh about it anyway. The anabolic window. Yeah,
Anabolic window.
About as useful as a trapdoor in a canoe.
Brilliant.
About as useful as a chocolate teapot. Whee! No one's had that one before, have they? Yeah, it's that time. I mean, some people call it 30 minutes, some people call it 60 minutes.
Oh, whatever way. The quicker the better, I think.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think I take the same attitude with the anabolic window as I do with sex. Quicker the better.
The quicker the better.
Get in, get out. Done.
Well, there's no prizes for coming second.
There's no prizes.
Yes. I win again.
I win!
Yeah. Oh, I win. Yes.
I win!
Yeah, the quicker the better. The sooner you get it in the shower, what do we say? Cock in one hand.
Cock in one hand.
Shaking the other.
But you've all seen the guy.
Not hygienic.
You've all seen the guy. He's chugging on his protein shaker harder than Graham Norton sucks down on cock. You know, it's one of those where he's like getting it in straight away. As soon as he gets off that machine, like the second that the weight hits the stack, it's in.
It's got to be in.
It's got to be in. It's like people, think it matters more that they get that shaking before they wash themselves.
Oh, it's a waste though. It's a waste, isn't it? If you don't get it in, it's a bigger waste of Stevie Wonder's TV. Then there's those people who absolutely have to smash the carbs in, and they're going absolutely berserk on the cereal, the Pop-Tart, the bagels, and then a couple of years down the line they realise that it's actually not even necessary, and they'll be more embarrassed than Madeline McCann's mum and dad at a parents' evening. How's she doing at school? sorry, Jerry and Kate. She's not been here for the last 10 years. Well, where is she?
The anabolic windows are fucking useless, by the way. It's like, it's nothing. It's the nothing. It doesn't. Yeah.
Nah. But you'll see a lot of people who are on about the anabolic window may or may not be, so don't sue us, on steroids.
Yeah.
So they could eat anything in the anabolic window and they would still get results. So it doesn't matter. They could eat a cushion and it would be the same. Yeah. They could even eat a window in the anabolic window.
Yeah. Inception. That.
Carpet.
Yeah. Anything else?
You know when you're ramming in the utilisation of your nutrients quicker than a porn star with a cock in her hand. So what is it though?
It's nothing. Basically nothing. It's nothing. It's a magical time where people think that, like I said, all the magic of muscle gain happens. But actually, the reality is, if you eat protein consistently through the day, it's nothing.
Nothing. It's no difference.
It's literally the time between one protein feeding to the next. It's like 4 or 5 hours. That's it. That's the anabolic window. Like, and you have them every single day, whether you train or not. Like, it makes no difference. Yeah. Because protein and like MPS, muscle protein synthesis, is signalled for like 2 days after you train. So it's not like once you've done your training session, you've got 30 minutes to, what do they say? Oh yeah, like the ignition of a car. No, it's not like that.
You can't just keep comparing yourself to a car.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do it?
It doesn't make any sense. You're a human being.
Yeah.
Not a car.
People use analogies about cars and fires and stuff like that. So how does it even compare? It doesn't compare. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. If you've eaten protein an hour to 2 hours before training, you're going to be fine eating protein an hour to 2 hours after training. Yeah. Like, you can go home and eat a meal, it's fine. It's the same fucking thing. And a whey protein shake is no different to a blended chicken breast. It's just the same. Obviously one tastes better.
And then there's the whole like, oh yeah, but you've got to spike insulin post-workout. You've got to have 150 grams of carbs post-workout. The fact that whey protein on its own just maximally stimulates insulin is neither here nor there.
So you don't need those carbs.
So you don't need those carbs. You might as well just save them for later on in the day.
For when you want to eat them.
Yeah. And you definitely have utilised 100 grams of glycogen carbohydrate in that session. Yeah. Definitely. Because you probably actually only use about 20 to 30 grams, probably, if you're lucky. So it's not needed to force feed that food in for 30 minutes.
Again, you're not training until tomorrow, so why does it need to be replenished so quickly? Let's say you're going to eat 100 grams of carbs post-workout. What happens if you ate them 6 hours later? You've still eaten 100 grams of carbs, so you've replenished glycogen to the same extent.
Yeah, but the 100 grams of carbs I have post-workout, mate, I can have sugar then?
Oh, it's because of the sugar, is it?
But I can't have those 100 grams
You
of
can't
carbs
have it.
Later on in the day.
No,
Sugar.
No, because it's not the same amount or the same amount of calories or anything like that, is it?
No. I'd have to have brown rice if it was later on in the day, and then after 6 I couldn't eat anything at all. So
that's where we're going wrong.
I think that's what it is, isn't it? It's just an excuse to eat Haribo. And there's also it's also trendy at the moment as well. Like the big trend is to have essential amino acids, and it's got to be highly branched cyclic dextrin intra-workout.
Better for gastric emptying
because it gets through your stomach quicker, but then straight after that as well, you still have to have the 150 grams of carbs,
even though you're putting them in during the session.
Yeah, and they don't get utilised during the session by the way either.
But you've also had your bowl of cereal before you've trained as well, so you've topped up there. And then you top it up during your session, and then you've still got to top up after. So.
And in that 3-hour window before, during, and after training, you definitely need 250 grams of carbs.
Oh, definitely.
All from sugar. But other times of the day, you've got to be pro-fat meal. You can't have carbs at any time.
No. Just pro-fats. Just pro-fat meals away from the workout, carbs in the workout. Which might be fine, if you're taking insulin, but if you're not, don't worry about it.
What are you telling me? These people that are pushing this might be on drugs?
Might be. They might be.
Okay, right.
They could be. It's a possibility, isn't it? It is a possibility, isn't it? And
it's definitely not that they are sponsored by a supplement company that it would be beneficial for them if they pushed the supplements that are intra-workout, which
can't be that.
Intra-workout supplements definitely do fuck all.
It can't be that though. Nobody would do that, would they?
No,
not in this industry.
No, they wouldn't.
Everybody's truthful about everything. The way that I look at this, and an analogy that I use, is if you've had protein an hour, 2 hours before training, that's like putting a lottery on, right? And then having EAAs or BCAAs within the workout or whatever, that's like putting on the same numbers again. You've already put the lottery on, spike muscle protein synthesis. You can't do it again with the same numbers.
You win twice then.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's fine, and you split the jackpot with yourself.
Yeah, brilliant, yeah. So, twice as much then, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah, you get twice as much benefit.
Just maths, isn't it?
I don't like that analogy because you didn't compare it to a car, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I don't get it. It doesn't work.
Wrap it.
Anabolic window, load of fucking bullshit.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It means no fuck all. If you're eating protein consistently through the day, that's all you need to worry about. The only time it becomes slightly important is that you get food in fairly sharpish after workout, but by no means down in a shake within 2 minutes, is if you're doing fasted training. Or if you've got training and then you've got training again in 6 hours, you might need some fast-acting carbs to replenish glycogen, but the amount of people that applies to is minuscule. And definitely not you watching this YouTube, because if you're an athlete, you wouldn't watch this.
No. So if you enjoyed this, go watch some of our other videos. If you haven't already, I know you're all big fans. Yeah, you're all big fans.
Ainsley's a big fan, isn't he?
Yeah.
He watches.
But if you haven't watched them, go give them a watch. They're better than this one. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Loads better.
Yeah.
So tell your mates. Share, like and subscribe.